Fueled by tacos, beer, and Bloody Marys, the only show featuring baby Jesus with a nail gun, the pride of PA and the show with the eye of the tiger, ladies and gentlemen, PunchFarm.
Speaking of two dudes that are into each other, welcome to PunchFarm.
Wait, what?
I am your host, Mark Sheets.
Oh, man.
I'm here with Alicia.
Hello.
I'm here with Nikki.
Hey.
And I'm here with Mark Dose.
Ew.
He would be the dude that I'm into.
Oh, boy. I didn't know how you were going to connect that.
This is your last episode.
Yeah.
Live and in person.
Right.
Yeah.
Because you're leaving in a few days for the
the
sunny state of Florida.
In the flesh.
The Sunshine State.
Is that what it is?
I guess you should learn these facts, man. You're moving to Florida.
I guess it is. Pretty sunny there all the time.
True.
Well, we had tryouts for your position so far. Lulu, the dog, is doing an exceptional job.
Yeah.
Top runner.
She's in the lead. Yeah.
I was like,
I was going to say, you guys did auditions without me.
No, I was kidding. I was just
Are you
saying.
kicking me out, too?
No, I think I was just trying to
Complete
tell Mark
overhaul.
that a dog can replace him. No, I'm totally kidding. It's time to roast
She won't.
Mark
Oh, boy.
on the last episode that he's with us. No, really, no one's a roast master. I did pull up a couple fun little things from your time hanging with us.
Yeah.
Like clips?
Yeah, I'm going to play a couple
no.
clips.
Oh,
Now, so the very first episode of PunchFarm was what? April 19th of 2016.
Yep.
Mark, this is your life. Welcome to it. No. And that was funny. I think we might have mentioned this one time on a podcast, but when I was talking to Lish, like, I want to do a podcast. And I was like, we need another member, something to let's build this trifecta of awesome. I was like, let's get Nikki. Mm-hmm. So in an email I sent to everybody, I think it was like we were talking about game night, and I was like, oh, Nikki, podcast this Wednesday. And Mark replied back like, I'm in. So like, and I was like, oh, I guess all right, now there's 4 of us podcasting.
But
God. Yeah.
And it's just so funny how it worked out, because
Yeah.
it worked out great, Mark. I'm so glad that you were hanging with us.
I know.
So glad that you were on that email where I CC'd a bunch of people, but was directly talking to Nikki. My email skills are solid.
right.
It's been a great year.
Yeah.
I know. It has been.
And I like how you're leaving, like, I mean, the anniversary's coming up, but
I
you're
know.
splitting before you're like, I got to get out of here for this stupid podcast
No.
anniversary. The potiversary.
I will miss. I mean, I'll like I said, I'll make sure that's on the top of my list to Skype back in.
Awesome.
Can
I hope.
iPads? Can you do Skype on iPads?
Yeah, man.
Yeah.
Okay. I have an iPad.
Awesome.
I
I
have
mean,
Wi-Fi.
I can just plug this cable in and you can FaceTime us. I'll sit you up here at your spot.
That could be fun.
That would
Yeah,
be fun.
maybe I'll get like a
Maybe-
puppet body and put the iPad on top of the puppet body.
Put me over there somewhere because I feel like if I would only see Nikki.
Yeah. You would just
Put
see
me-
like a
put me
chest
back.
shot.
Well, what
you
I'll
don't
do-
want to see that.
So I can see
What if I put the
everybody.
iPod like on a fan head so to slowly rotate? So it's like you're turning towards
You
me.
might get dizzy.
That'd be sweet.
Oh man! So I don't know if you remember this, dude,
Oh,
but I
dear.
thought it'd be fun to play, and it's embarrassing for all of us.
Oh,
Pretty
good.
much,
Good,
yeah.
good,
But
good.
here was the very first time we podcast together.
This is the unaired episode.
And you'll get a
Yeah.
taste because I go right to Mark for his what we were trying to call like your quick 5-second review. Mark's the first one to go, and it sets a precedent for how PunchFarm will to this day still be goofy. Oh my god! The original theme song.
I loved it.
Yeah. It definitely brought back some fond memory.
That's such a good. I love the intro. All those episodes.
That was
I listened to.
that was a little clip from Troll 2 there. That, oh my god!
Yeah.
Another movie you've never seen.
I
No.
immediately thought of the new Trolls.
We talked about watching that.
Welcome to the PunchFarm Punchcast.
PunchFarm
I'm here
Punchcast.
with
Nikki and Alicia.
and we just got done watching the movie Hush.
I know, right?
Would love to tell you about. I actually thought it was fantastic.
I'm pretty sure we were drunk, too.
Let's get right into it.
Oh,
Mark, what
we
did you
were
think?
definitely.
I found it to be
well, not
very
wasted,
stimulating, both visually and
auditory.
It was auditory? Yeah. I can hear. I know I can hear it.
This is Charlie Chaplin's silent film, actually. No, I think what really grabbed me was that everything was very crisp. All aspects that really brought me
Like
into
a
it.
potato
Yeah,
chip.
kept me on the edge of my seat the whole way through it.
This movie's like a chip.
Yeah, I really enjoyed it.
It's crisp and audible.
Eat a whole bunch of
I
it.
also thoroughly enjoyed the movie. I was really impressed with the acting, which
You hear the dog.
for
To this day, yeah, she's
not
always screwing around the
very many
background.
characters in the movie.
You sure you're not hearing it right now?
Not a lot of movies I feel like that have a very small cast.
Do you guys
that
ever
can,
like listen to
really
yourself?
act.
Oh yeah, it's
Oh,
horrible to
you're
hear
like,
yourself.
yeah.
Do I really sound like that?
Yeah.
Terrible.
That's why I don't listen to
Yeah, we had. So that was episode 0, and I entitled it "Hush, You Fools." I'm not sure why we talked about the movie Hush, and maybe the fools part was just how bad we were. Now I buried this episode,
Good.
Yeah.
but for the anniversary, I'm going to scrub through a couple good chunks. But I like the first 2 minutes. It was fun, and I love the fact that right out of the gate you made that mistake, and I think it
Auditory.
probably kept us all from worrying about being too perfect.
Yeah.
There is the moment where you and I were trying to break down how we're going to talk about how we're going to give movie ratings, and because we call it the Punch Farm, and the punch.
Yeah.
It has nothing to do with punching. I think it's
No.
just more like what's in the punch bowl. Apparently, lots of vodka.
What
But Mark was like a knockout,
uppercut.
yeah, an uppercut. This movie was a swing and a miss.
Right hook.
It was such a good movie, though. I
That was a good
should
movie.
watch it again.
I know.
sometime.
Well, it's a shame that it was. We really enjoyed the
It was
movie,
a
but it was on a
shitty
really
podcast.
shitty podcast.
Is it on Netflix now?
It's still. I think it's still on
Might still
Netflix.
be.
Yeah.
You know, we also didn't have microphones for that.
No.
So we were
No.
all just shouting at the center of the table.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah.
When did we get microphones?
Shortly after that, because I
Yeah.
was like, man, I can't handle the.
We only
sound.
did
I gotta
a
upgrade.
couple episodes
Okay.
that way. Yeah.
Oh.
And then I got another quick one here I want to play.
Cool.
This was on episode 12.
Yeah.
Where
I know
we
what
talked about the movie Clown. We definitely were drinking Bloody Marys because it's also called Clown and Too Many Bloody Marys. Another fun episode. I feel this is the first time we got to talk to PJ also. So this was like it was a highlight episode.
Yeah.
Not only did we talk to PJ, not only did Nikki make us Bloody Marys, and
Was it the first time we had Bloody Marys?
I don't
Might have.
know.
Right about summertime?
Well, when I say right about summertime, and I'm pretty sure we had too many Bloody Marys because we start to go downhill.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
It wasn't Sleepaway Camp. Sleepaway Camp wasn't the first time we had Bloody
Could've been.
Marys. When was
When
Sleepaway
did
Camp?
this? That might have been. I'll have
Yeah.
to check. But either way, this also we had some. Dynamo sent in some listener feedback, and on this particular one, he had typed out a little scenario, a little conversation he had with his assistant. So we thought it'd be fun to act it out, do dialogue. So this is what happened. So we're gonna jump in here. I think I got it ready. He does have another part of his email here where he gives us. He said, "This is a real life exchange I had with my assistant at his big kid job." And I thought it'd be fun for Mark and Nikki to act this out. Mark will be playing the role of
me?
Dynamo Mars.
Ah.
I did spring it on you. And Nikki will be playing the role of his assistant. And I think I just said you'll be paying the role.
Are you ready for lunch?
Does PunchFarm Nikki love tacos?
Huh?
It's an expression like, does a beer shit in the woods? Or
I'm going to stop you right there. Cut. Does a beer shit in the woods? I just love
Have you had the beer shits in the woods?
I mean, yes, people have had the beer shits in the woods, but I don't think a beer shits.
and
All right, hold on. Take it back to 1.
Wait.
I'm never going to fucking get through this. Okay.
Starting over.
All right, ready, and action.
Are you ready for lunch?
does PunchFarm Nikki love tacos?
Huh?
It's an expression like, does a bear shit in the woods? Or is the Pope Catholic?
Wait, so do you want tacos?
I'm guessing you're not listening to the Punch Farm podcast while I played in the car. You need to pay better attention. That shit's legit. I play it every week.
Is that the annoying show where the weird old man yells, "Shut up," all the time?
No, I think that's my show. Awkward silence. We can get lunch now.
Okay. Don't walk near me. I don't want anyone to think you're my dad.
And scene.
Oh, boy.
Oh, man.
That's fun to listen to now, like knowing Dynamo so much better than even then. Like, I don't think I really knew who he was. Some guy that you had talked about at ScareCon. But then we got to know him so well in November. Now it's like,
now you could probably
all the jokes
do a
make more
much
sense.
better
Like the
job.
old man, yelling, "Shut up!"
Which is good because guess what?
Oh,
No, I was kidding. I was going to you're going to do it all over again. Good
cool.
times, dude.
Very cool.
And I tell you, you have not improved at all from episode 12, which is perfect because that was the level of Mark that's what I like.
Yeah, good. That's all you're gonna get.
That's it?
I'm not gonna try to improve either. But I think you're right, Nikki. Sleepaway camp is when we had Bloody Marys because we barbecued at a camp and we sat out there. Good times.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Oh, really good.
Yes, because you were Instagramming some of the pictures
Instagrammed
of all
a bunch.
that was a good time.
Mm-hmm.
You know, this summer we're going to do it again, but
Without you.
it's going to be bigger and better since you're not here.
Well, set me up. I mean, I'll grill in my backyard and you set up a little Skype.
Oh.
Yeah,
you guys
let's
grill, I'm
do it.
grilling. That could be fun.
Now, on the last episode, you said job potentials.
Yeah.
You have your apartment.
Yeah.
Anything else you're looking forward to when you land in Florida? Something you got, to do to get yourself out there mingling and meeting friends?
Well, my friends that are down there are great, and they just texted me like 2 hours ago and said that the Friday night, next Friday, they're gonna plan a welcome to Florida party at a bar.
That's awesome.
They're gonna have a bunch of their friends. Some people I've met before on my trips down, and some people I haven't. And then they're like, yeah, you can exchange numbers with people and make some connections. So I'm excited about that. They're gonna hook me up with a lot of their friends, and they're great people. So I'm pumped for that. I'll probably Saturday, Sunday, get some nice beach days in, or at least lay by a pool and have some drinks. That's my plans. I hope so. Before I dive back into the work field the following week. Which, on that note, jobs. The one job that I'd interviewed, I called them today, and they were kind of hesitant still about like if they had a decision or not. And I'm like, you know what? I already have an offer. It might not be the best offer, but it's a job. So tomorrow I'm going to accept it and get that ball rolling.
Which one? The full-time or the part-time?
Part-time, but it's in the field that I have done for 5 years, so it's going to be easy. And I'm excited about it. Regardless, if it's not full-time right off the bat, I think they said it would be potentially down the road.
Yeah, get you in and get you.
Yeah, and I can find some temp work or part-time work elsewhere to fill the gaps if needed, but at least it'll be something I'm comfortable in. I know I can do well versus this other one, which would have been a brand new field to learn everything and stressful, and at least I'll be able to ease into that and just have a good time doing what I love. So
very cool.
I'm going to accept that tomorrow if they're listening. Just kidding, they're not.
How do you know?
So I'm pumped about that.
Now, what level of excitement are you for this move?
I fluctuate, man. I definitely have a lot of emotions stirring up this week that dampen the excitement level. But when I get texts from my friends that are down there and things like that and things to look forward to, that helps a lot. But, I hadn't gotten too emotional until Sunday. I'm talking to my mom, and we're planning like a Thursday night, going out for ice cream with the whole family again. And I'm just sitting there like talking to her, and I'm like, okay, let's stop talking now. As I start to feel the tears coming. So yeah,
and I'm sure you were thinking about this is probably the last. Tomorrow's the last night to hang out with me.
Exactly.
It's gonna be sad.
I'm really excited for our.
No more movie nights where you fall asleep on the futon with a beer in your hand.
we can Skype that too, and I'll still fall asleep, man.
A lot of times we podcast on Fridays. We have a couple beers, we make tacos, and then when we're all done, if Mark has nothing to do, he'd come down to the basement, watch a movie with Lish and I. Nikki would usually bolt. She's too cool for school. I'm just kidding.
Sometimes, a couple times.
I know she's staying a couple
I would
times.
bolt because I would go home and go to bed instead of falling asleep on your couch.
True. Very true.
But 100% of the time.
Yeah, every single time.
I would say within 15 minutes of the movie.
I made it longer than that sometimes. Like halfway.
Sometimes. Man, your head would be like thrown back. It looked so uncomfortable. Your mouth would be wide open. And I think your hand was still on your beer. I don't think you ever spilled a beer.
No, you were good with that.
And then you'd wake up and look over at us and be like, ha ha ha. I was like I fell asleep, didn't I?
Yeah, I think my favorite one was when I forget what we were watching, some horror movie, and your parents, Lish, came to visit.
Oh yeah.
And I was dozing off on the couch. They came. I'm like, okay, I'll go sit over there. They can sit on the couch. I sat on this like hard chair, and like I still fell asleep. I didn't have like armrests. It wasn't comfortable. It was that hard metal chair.
Yeah.
And I'm still like out. I'm dozing off, and finally the movie ended, and I was like, nice to meet you.
I'm going home.
I'm pretty sure we drove together that night, and we were
Did
both
we?
like falling asleep.
I think we
dozing off.
Don't do that while you drive.
I know.
No.
Now, when we would watch the movie before we recorded, if it was the movie we were going to talk about, you never fell asleep. Everybody was still ready to go. But when you would get up from the couch, the futon would be covered in popcorn pieces, chips. Where Alicia and Nikki said it was fine, but you were just. It was incredible.
Yeah. And Lulu would try to eat the crumbs.
Yeah. Yeah. And
Yeah,
try to
she
get on the
loved
couch.
hanging out by you because she knew she was going to get some crumbs.
I always wanted her to sit on my lap during the movie, but you wouldn't let her sit on the couch.
She would do what she does to Alicia when I do let her occasionally jump on the couch with me.
Yeah.
She shoves her aside.
Yeah, I get pushed to the side.
You're not on the couch then. She just takes over.
Now all of a
she
sudden-
wants to be next to him. Yeah, so I get pushed out of the way.
Gotcha.
I know, she's a bitch.
And since that's what she would have done to Nikki.
Yeah.
Just pushed her right out of the way, covered her in hair. So I just didn't think it was
that's
fair.
a good call. I wonder how many.
But hey, if you want that experience before you leave,
Yeah.
we could set up a mock movie night. I'll get you
Never
some
sit with
popcorn, and you and the dog can sit on the couch.
I'll come over at like 10:30, so guaranteed I'll fall asleep.
Right.
I wonder
She'd love
how many movies did we watch in 2016? I mean, during the podcast. I wonder if we could think back. I mean, we can't, but like, we definitely
let's see.
expanded my repertoire.
Right.
Now,
quite a
we
bit.
usually watched one for just about every episode, but there was a couple episodes where we had an interview, so we didn't do something.
Yeah. So maybe about 30 movies for the episodes.
I bet you 35 if we
Yeah.
have 42 episodes.
Well, watching together though.
But we've definitely had a few episodes. Like there have been a good amount of episodes lately
Mm-hmm.
within the last
Without movies.
3 months.
Yeah.
that we've done without.
Yeah.
Then definitely 30.
With the ones afterwards.
Yeah.
together
I would
and-
think 30.
That's awesome.
And that's 30, 90% horror movies that you probably never would have watched. So
Right.
that's awesome.
Do you have out of all the movies that we watched together?
man.
Do you have a favorite? Thinking back,
I don't
does
know.
anything stick out?
Season
in
of
your
the
mind?
Witch,
Right.
Halloween 3. Come on, just say it.
No, I didn't like that one. Sleepaway Camp sticks out to me. What was the horror? The Holidays. Really liked Holidays.
Oh yeah.
That horror anthology.
Yeah, I loved it. With the Easter baby Jesus.
Jesus Christ.
Jesus
Easter
Christ.
Bunny.
That's it. Yeah.
Wow.
I
don't know if I
I'm trying to think
liked that. A couple of shorts were intriguing.
Yeah.
Yeah. What was the one with Stephen King in it?
Maxi Pad.
The other anthology.
Creepshow.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was cool. And Ted Danson and
Yes.
that was fun.
Excellent. Now, I remember, Nikki, you didn't like that one. And I thought for sure.
No, especially the bug one. That one.
Yeah.
Oh, in that like sealed environment, all the cockroaches. Oh, there were some really good ones.
There was a couple stinkers.
Definitely.
Like what?
I don't know. For you, I mean,
That I didn't like.
Yeah.
I liked most of them. You didn't like Season of the Witch.
Clerks.
You didn't like Clerks. I thought the friendship was done on the Clerks
You were
episode.
pissed. You were pissed.
I
at
was
me.
not pissed.
The what was the car movie?
Oh,
Christine.
Christine.
That was all right. Not for me. Not for me.
Did you give it like a high? Did you give it a thumbs up when we were talking to Dynamo, or did you?
I might not have said much. Dynamo probably talked a bunch.
He's good at that.
He is good at that.
We love the guy.
Yeah. For
Now,
sure.
what was the takeaway? Because this is something you'd never done before. None of us have done this.
No.
I listen to podcasts constantly. That's why I thought it'd be really awesome and fun. We did make and made a lot of friends, met new friends.
Yeah.
I think that's redundant, but anyway, what are you taking away from this, dude?
A couple things I can think of right now. Well, earlier when you were talking about that email that you sent, made me think back and realize that was probably like February, March, somewhere in there as we were getting ready for it. And listeners might not know, but I was going through a shitty part of my life. So that story you just told is really hilarious that I happened to just in that moment say, yeah, I'm in. If I hadn't, who knows what would have come of this all, but like, it was perfect. Like in that moment, I think back like, yeah, I was just looking for any reason to get away and like do something with people. So I'm appreciative for sure that you guys let me in on it. And I've loved hanging out with you all weekly.
That's awesome.
Yeah, definitely turned the year around drastically doing that and then moving out and getting my own place near you guys here. It really changed the year into a much better year than I could have imagined it would have been at the start of it. Which is awesome. But I think if anything, big picture to take out of this was like the horror genre. Maybe I know that's not necessarily what we started like mostly watching horror, but like I wouldn't have watched most of those horror movies, and now like I will probably seek them out more thoroughly to like find ones on Netflix, catch them. I'm interested in them. Yeah, I think I have a newfound interest in them that I didn't have before. So thank you for
that's fantastic.
Showing me all that and opening my eyes to that, along with like the indie film. I think that's another big favorite thing, like 31, the Josh Hasty, which we're going to talk to here shortly. Oh, Lulu. Dog. I think like I'm really not that I'm gonna get into the indie film industry, but like there's so much cool stuff with it, and it's amazing what they do. I mean PJ and Josh are two main contacts in that realm, but they're really cool, and I hope I can stay in touch with them through you guys or on my own.
Yeah, well, you're
eventually
Facebook,
I'll be back.
Instagram.
And, yeah, they're really cool guys, and then I love that we can still be we are connected to them and see their projects and help them promote their projects. It's cool stuff.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah, that's definitely if we're doing the annual a month early because you're leaving. But if we're gonna talk about takeaway, I agree with you. Talking to people like PJ, Cassandra, Josh.
Even the French,
Rebecca, being able to talk to these people that are passionate and make kick-ass horror films. I mean, that ignites the spark. And then, of course, what I don't know what I'm gonna do with the spark. But we still haven't really moved on anything we planned. But hey, there's always that chance.
Yeah.
We definitely you won't be able to be in any short horror we make because you'll be in Florida.
But I hope you send me digital copies.
Oh, definitely.
Oh yeah, it wouldn't be like I'll put it on YouTube.
Yeah, or send it to me and I'll give you my honest feedback. I'll record.
It was audible.
Record feedback.
Auditory.
The movie was very visual.
It was very crisp.
Crunchy a little bit at times.
Now, like Mark said, we're going to talk to Josh here tonight.
Yeah.
So at any moment, Skype could go off. Oh. So
is he calling us?
Yes.
He is. Yes. Hey, Josh.
Can you hear me now?
Oh, yeah, that sounds so awesome.
That's what I remembered.
It's beautiful.
Oh, it's so deep and sexy.
Good.
Good. How are you?
Fantastic. How are you guys all doing?
Fantastic. Can you hear us all right?
Oh, yeah. Sounds great.
Again, thank you for taking the time to talk to us, dude. I'm very excited for you and for Candy Corn.
Yes.
Well, thank you. Yeah.
The stuff you've been
My
posting looks phenomenal.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I was really excited to get back on here now that, it's out there and people have seen some stuff. And, yeah, it's exciting. So it's going to be good.
So, can you give like a quick synopsis of Candy Corn?
Yeah, so are we like doing this right now, by the way?
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
Yeah. I'm sorry. Yeah, we're going.
All right, right on.
Hey, everybody listening, please welcome Josh Hasty. He's making a movie right now called Candy Corn. Sorry, I'm the worst host, Josh. I'm sorry.
No, it's great. It's great. This is how you get your guests to just be honest and transparent. You just don't tell them that you're recording.
True story.
Yeah, so Candy Corn takes place in the early 80s. It is a story about a kid who joins a traveling freak show and gets murdered at the freak show by some dickheads at a small town in Ohio. Nice. And the guy who runs the freak show, Dr. Death, revives him from the dead to seek havoc on the guys who did him wrong.
Awesome.
So it's sort of a classic, sort of campy throwback homage to 80s cinema but with the kills are all really interesting and fun and creative and campy and grisly and everything you hopefully would want in a movie like that.
Sounds fantastic. Now, Dr. Death is played by Pancho Moeller from 31.
Correct.
Okay.
Correct.
Cool.
That's
Yeah.
excellent. How'd you convince him to do this crazy project with you?
He was actually pretty much attached whenever he's friends with Butch, and I had obviously worked with Pancho whenever I did the documentary on Rob Zombie's film, and so he knew, we knew each other, and we didn't really keep in touch too much. But he and Butch did a bunch of like sickhead merchandise for Pancho to take to like conventions and stuff. So they knew each other and had a working relationship, and he was attached to it. But at that time, it was, it was just sort of like, hey, here's an idea. There was obviously, I wrote the script, so there wasn't even a script or anything. But Pancho just believed in Butch that much and knew that he would, put it in the right hands and turn it into something. So whenever I took it over, I think Pancho was really excited because, he had saw my work and what I, knew what I was capable of as well and dug my work. So it was really, he had the opportunity obviously at that point to leave, but I think he got more excited just knowing that, I would be taking Butch's already amazing idea and amplifying it. So he's been extremely on board and helped, it's nice working with an actor like him because he's brought a lot to the character as well. He's not just, some guy who happens to act. I mean, Pancho is a very, very serious actor and cares immensely about how this character comes to life and, little details on just the things he, mumbles to himself when he's like doing that ritual scene that we posted on our crowdfunding page. Like he did a lot of research and he was texting me like all the time about like, where's this guy come from and what types of, witchcraft was he into and where did he learn it and what part of the country, and just really that way it comes through on screen. So yeah, it's been quite a I don't like to use the word blessing, but a fortunate event to have him join the cast.
Absolutely. And the video you posted,
that was awesome.
It looks so sinister.
Thank you.
How long how long was that? A couple minutes? How long did those shots take? Was it a day, a couple days?
Yeah, we did it all in a day. I mean, that's a scene directly from the script. So, it was all already there. I knew exactly, like when I'm writing the script, basically as I'm writing, I'm envisioning how I'm going to shoot it. So, the cinematographer on the film, Ryan, is a friend of mine who I've worked with on a lot of different types of projects. So, like just within the last 6 to 8 months or something. And so I know how he shoots. I know that he knows sort of my style and everything and what I want it to look like. And so when we got there, it was really just we just hammered it out. I wanted to do a scene that didn't have a whole lot of dialogue just because, I wanted to shoot it all in a day. We rented a sound stage not too far from my house and brought the trailer in there, and we, brought pretty much everyone from all over. I mean, Butch came in from Louisiana. Michelle, who did all the makeup, came from Chicago. My production designer, Sean McKinney, came from L.A. Pancho obviously came from L.A. Justin Mabry came from out west. And, there was just a lot of pre-production just on that one scene. And Sean and myself got there a day early. And I pretty much just pointed at a couple things and said, I want this and this and this. I came back the next morning and the entire trailer looked how it is. I mean, it was a normal camping trailer that morning when I dropped it off. And Sean by himself turned it into that. I mean, he's absolutely amazing. Wow. So, yeah, I mean, we shot it all in a day. And I had the entire thing pretty much edited the next day. I just couldn't, sit on it. So I finished that. And then my friend Michael, he's a guy who lives down in Austin, Texas. he and I have created music together for a very long time, like over 10 years and we've been in bands together and we've toured together back in the day. And now we do a lot of commercial music together for the commercials that I direct. He pretty much writes everything, and I'll, basically give him the idea and direction or whatever, and he cranks it out. And then so he did all the audio design on the 31 documentary. So he's been like my right-hand man for all things audio for the last however many years. And he and I, same thing, like did a lot of pre-production on this score, and finished editing everything. I sent it down to him, and I sent some music ideas that I had recorded and sent to him, and then he basically just like brought it all to life. And within a week, the scene that you see is, brought together in that amount of time with those few people.
Cool.
Yeah, I think it looks fantastic.
Yeah. Pretty badass.
Now, how's your crowdfunding campaign going along? Pretty good here. I see you're at 40% funded.
No, it's going great. It's pretty crazy because we did a lot of homework and talked to a lot of people about what to do, what not to do. And everybody was like, try to put on some small items and some big items. And the big items usually sell like the last week because people save money or they wait and see if it's worth it or how much it's going to raise or whatever. And we're just about to 20 grand. And it's pretty much, for the most part, all little stuff like T-shirts and pins and patches. It's insane. I mean, Butch sends everything out that we have in stock daily. And we were just talking about this just a couple hours ago, like how many orders go out every day because of this. It's insane. We've got a couple big announcements that are going to be coming out hopefully by the end of this week. Some new actors and things like that, and some new perks. But we're trying to add a couple new perks every week. We have been, but yeah, it's going fantastic. We're raising money at the rate we were a little faster than we thought we would, and the feedback. Everybody's really excited to be a part of it. Yeah, and now you started on Indiegogo, but then on CandyCornMovie.com, you kind of have your own thing set up, and I've never seen this in any of the stuff I supported, and I think it's awesome. There are so many perks, from the smallest to the one that I was talking to my wife about, is the come spend a day with you and watch you edit. Yeah. So we started with Indiegogo. Basically, none of us have crowdfunded anything before. The only thing that I've been close to was 31, and that was an absolute nightmare. As I'm sure you guys have seen, like, Rob he's still, just like yesterday, he posted that he's still sending out people's DVDs that they never got. Wow. And I found out that the reason was because of the companies. The companies are really, when you like, the company that did his handled all the merch and stuff. So they would never send stuff out. They just basically took the money and ran. Oh. And that happens. And then you've got like filmmakers will do that too. They won't, send stuff. So basically, we had never done it before, and we did a lot of homework, and we asked a lot of people, and everybody was like, for film, Indiegogo's the way to go because, number one, if you don't reach your goal that you put there, you can still get all the money. Right. And that's great for a film because, like, for us, we're doing crowdfunding to get extra money. If we don't make 50 grand or whatever, the movie still gets made. Cool. But everything that we raise during this just makes the movie better. Mm-hmm. Like, we're getting better actors. We're getting more, bigger, more elaborate set designs. We're basically just trying to take the film to another level. And so when you go someone like Kickstarter, if you don't make it all, you don't get it. That's it. Everybody gets their money back or whatever. So we went with them for that reason, and pretty much that reason alone. And we got a lot of complaints because, and it's a good thing, but like in most Kickstarting or Indiegogo projects, people will go and they'll say, this is the thing I want to support, or this is the thing I want to help support this film. And then so they'll get one thing and that's their contribution, and then they move along. Well, for us, we're fortunate that we have some pretty insane fans, and they wanted so much stuff. So like almost every single order has multiple things in it. And so on Indiegogo, you would have to log in, order one thing, do the whole checkout process with credit card because they don't accept PayPal anymore because of what I just mentioned, everybody returning, not getting what they ordered, so they would want their money back. So they don't offer PayPal anymore. So you enter in all your credit card information, check out, and then if you want something else, you go back to the website and you do it for every single order. So we got a ton of complaints about, and rightfully so. The other big thing was that we have tangible products. Butch has his own company that makes this stuff. So we have stuff to actually sell you.
Right.
That's pretty unheard of for indie films. So you can't upload pictures because it's not designed really for you to do that because most people don't have something they can show you. So everybody, was emailing us and like, hey, can we see what this looks like? Can we see what the patches look like? So it was just kind of like, wow, okay, this is a huge headache and we're missing out on a lot of opportunity here and frustrating a lot of people. So literally Butch called me like on a Friday and was like, hey man, this just isn't working this way. And so by Monday, I know a thing or two about building websites. So I built that website that is candycornmovie.com now. And it's just taken off like crazy. Like it's so much easier. You can add a million things to your cart if you want. Yeah. You can use PayPal. Checkout's super, super fast. Everything ships the next day. It's just, and there's pictures of everything. There's, descriptions, and it's just so much better. So we still get emails daily or messages like thanking us for switching over to that. But we didn't know at the time. And, it sucks that we didn't get the first week and a half in with it because it is so much better. But what can you do?
Now, you do have a lot. Things range from a keychain to, I love the candy corn tooth bank.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There's beanies, T-shirts. And like I said, then you got a couple really interesting perks here. Shadow Michelle Moore-Gore on set.
Yeah.
I think you can shadow Poncho.
Yep.
You can shadow you. Yeah, these perks are incredible. Mm-hmm. Now, you also are talking to a table full of people wearing your skull shirt right now.
Yeah. Well, thank you. That
we
makes me
all
happy.
wore our shirts today since we knew we were going to talk to you.
Yeah.
I know, Mark, you picked up the signed DVD.
Yeah, I agree with everything you're saying, Josh. When I went through there, I was like, oh, man, this is just like shopping on Amazon or something. It's like add to cart, add to cart. And I bought the keychain and the signed DVD, and I'm pumped for it. Yeah, but it was so easy to do, and you can just add everything on. The bigger ones, I was like, oh, that'd be so cool to like come out and see the film. But I'm moving to Florida next week, and it's not going to be financially feasible to do that kind of thing. But right. But they seem so cool.
What's the most popular perk right now?
Oh, God. I think it's kind of fluctuates. Like we just released a couple drawings that Butch did. Like he did some hand drawings of Dr. Death and Julian that are just unbelievable. I mean, he's one of the best artists I think that is out there. Like his work is freaking phenomenal. And those, we did a limited run, and those have just been like moving like crazy in the last couple days. And he like hand numbered and signed them all.
Wow.
So that's really popular. The Fright Rags T-shirt just like exploded like crazy. Like they sold like crazy before we even had a photo. And then Ben Scrivens, who owns it, sent me the photo, I think like last week. And then I posted it, and it was just like order after order after order. Once people even got to, finally got to see it. So that's a really popular one. But I don't know. There's a couple. It's so funny because like there's like everything from every category. Like we sell stuff for a couple bucks for like stickers, and we had come be one of the carnies in the film for $2,500, and those sold out the first week.
Oh yeah.
I'm looking at that. Yeah, that is sold out.
Yeah,
it's incredible.
And one person who did that's coming from Hong Kong.
Whoa.
So they're like, yeah, they're flying from Hong Kong and staying like all the travel and everything. They're it's on them, but the guy like messaged me on Facebook, and I guess he like saw my documentary or something and like just really wants to come out and be a part of this. Wow. And then there's like extras, like we have the extras for $500. Those are actually selling like really well too, to be in the film. And we're trying to, make it really worth it. So not only do you get to be in the film in a really cool scene with really amazing people, but you get to keep, like we supply you with a wardrobe and then you get to keep it. So you get to keep the wardrobe that you are wearing in the film, which nobody does. That's usually like that alone would be worth the $500. But, obviously you get your name in the movie and everything else. So we're trying to, go above and beyond as much as possible to make it worth it. But yeah, people are coming from all over the world for that too. We I think two people coming from the UK who did that, who did the $500 thing. And it's unbelievable. The support. It's like,
does that blow your mind a little bit that people in other countries are flying over here to be in your movie? It's blowing my mind, and it's not my movie.
Yeah, no, it definitely does. I mean, like what really blew my mind is when people were getting tattoos and stuff before they saw anything, like that still blows my mind that happened. But now that they've seen what this is going to look like, they've seen everybody in costume, they've seen the look of candy corn and my direction, like I feel better about it. I'm still like humbled and really excited, but I'm like, all right, cool. These people know what they're getting into. So there's no like, I'm going to fly from Hong Kong or the UK or whatever to be in Josh's film. And then they get there and they see the final product and they're like, oh my God, he has no idea how to make a movie. This was terrible. Like they've seen enough now that they can go, okay, he knows what he's doing. I want to be a part of that. And that excites me. So there's like that, holy shit, you guys are really weird, went away when everybody was getting tattoos. And now it's just more like, hey, thank you. Like that really means a lot. And I'm pumped. I'm excited to meet all these people and, have them be a part of it and make something with them. That's what it's all about.
Now, so does the campaign end in 10 days? Are you going to extend that at all, or?
We don't know. We talked about it. When the first week in Indiegogo, we got an email about extending it because it was growing so fast. And we were like featured as like, we ended up, when I posted it, we were number 3 of the top 3rd featured art project on Indiegogo. And then like that afternoon, we went up to number 1. So we got an email that was like, hey, this is performing well. And they basically lay it out to like, if you extend it for, however many days, they like broke it down like 15 to 30 to 45. Here's your chances of raising even more. And so we kind of talked about it at that point. I mean, we're going to sell out of stuff. We've already sold out of stuff, and we're going to keep selling out of stuff. So if we do extend it, we're going to really go in a totally different direction. I'm not saying we definitely will. I haven't even talked to Butch or anybody about this. Yeah. But just from like that email that we got in the beginning, we did talk about at that point, like if we decided to extend it, we would release new perks that were just like in a totally different direction and not just say, hey, oh, by the way, it's up for another 10 days or whatever. But I don't know. We'll see what happens. I think it's like every day it just keeps growing and people are emailing all the time asking a lot of information about like the executive producer credits and this and that. Yeah, and so like, and that's the thing, and that's, I think people, they look at that, and then they wait and see, how it goes, and then they jump in the pool at the very end. So, not to say, like, if we hit 50, I'm not going to just say, all right, well, that's it, we're done. Basically, if we still have an opportunity and people are still interested, that'll be the reason that we extend it.
Now, I know we're probably going to be chipping in. Where can everybody else go, all the listeners, to find and, get some sweet items and contribute to this movie?
Yeah, it's just candycornmovie.com. Takes you right there.
Excellent. Josh, man, I love talking to you. I hope one of these days I get to hang out and meet you at one of these conventions maybe. But also, I'm still, checking with the wife to see if I can drop 200 quid to come hang out and watch you edit. So that's in the works.
Well, it's going to be fun. We're going to do a week. I think I'm doing a week in LA and a week in Ohio. And we're going to, do the editing in the studio and then do a little lunch, have lunch, and come back and then watch a cut of the film in the studio. So whoever does that, there's a few people who have already done it, but whoever does it, including them and anybody that still signs up, will get to see candy corn before it leaves my hard drive.
Nice.
So,
and I already Google mapped it. Turns out Lancaster, PA is only like 5.5 hours from Cincinnati, Ohio. That's really not that far.
No, we've done that. So.
Well, yeah, you'll probably like this. It'll most likely be in Cleveland, Ohio. So you're even close.
Oh, where'd I get Cincinnati? I'm making things up.
I'm pretty sure. I would think.
Now, before I let you...
No, I think we're shooting some of it in Cincinnati.
Okay.
Oh, okay.
That's probably where I got it. It's not my fault.
Yeah.
Before I let you go, I want to ask you if you could give me a couple tips or maybe one quick tip on what you said was your passion. Now, as you know, Alicia and I are working our way to being vegan. We're doing pretty good. We've had some setbacks, so we're vegan-ish. But we're working on it. We're loving it, finding new recipes all the time. Mm-hmm. But since spring and summer's coming... vegan barbecue. That's the one thing we should start with for newbies like us.
So, like, what type of barbecue what do you mean? Like pulled pork or ribs or what?
Pulled pork was a fave.
Yeah, that is a fave.
So there is a company called Upton, and you can get it. I mean, we can get it like wherever around here, but if you go to your grocery store, I don't know, look for it. But there's a company called Upton, and what they use is jackfruit as their pulled pork, and it's unbelievable. It's really, really great. But jackfruit is I think, as far as I know, in my experience, is like the number one thing for that texture, like pulled pork type stuff. But that's the great thing about, like, especially now in 2017, is that anything you want to eat, there's a vegan version of it. Like, I'm taking a break right now from I'm on tour with John 5 doing a film project with him, and we started in LA last week, and I go out there quite often, and eating vegan is super, super easy out there because every other restaurant's a vegan restaurant. But when I was out there this last time, one of the guys in his band was telling me that there is a vegan seafood restaurant, I guess that just opened or something. And he said, like, everything is just like tastes just like seafood, but it's all vegan, like barbecue, bacon wrapped shrimp and crab legs and all this stuff, but it's all vegan. And I didn't get a chance to go because, we're on the road, but it's still, I've been vegan for almost 2 years, and it still blows my mind how easy it is if you just know where to look.
Right.
So.
Yeah, I'm going to find some jackfruit.
Yeah.
I'm going to give it a shot.
Check out Upton. Yeah.
Upton, okay. Problem. Thanks, dude. Mark, any questions? I know you guys bearded out last time.
Yeah. Is your beard still going strong?
No, I shaved it off.
No, you didn't.
No, I wouldn't.
I was going to say, I stalk you on Instagram sometimes. But speaking of Instagram stalking, I did see you were in Florida just in the last month. What were you doing down there?
Oh, jeez.
I was shooting a commercial.
Awesome. It looked like a great time. As I said earlier, I'm moving down there. So anytime you're around the Tampa, Sarasota area, please don't hesitate to contact me in the next year if you get back down there and we'll meet up.
Yeah, that's where I was in Tampa.
Yeah.
Actually.
Very cool.
It was a good time, yeah. No, that area is amazing.
I'm pretty pumped to go live there for a year and check it out.
Nice. Are you like doing a job down there, going to school or something? Or?
I decided I was gonna switch things up for a bit. I have some friends that have been down there for a year, and I visited them, loved it. So I'm just taking a break from my life up here in PA and the winter that we are dealing with, and gonna go enjoy some sun and friends, and just take a year off from what I was doing and just keep figuring things out.
Very cool. Yeah, I'm down there all the time.
Cool.
So
Very cool.
Definitely grab a beer or something.
Yeah.
If you get to hang out with Josh,
I know. What the hell?
Get out of here.
That's my master plan for why I'm going down.
That's why you're moving to Florida?
Hey, I'm going to move to Florida too.
Nah.
Well, Nikki, any questions? I know Josh has work to get back to.
No.
I love this. You guys are always the shortest. You guys are like the shortest people to talk to, and you're one of the best.
Oh, cool.
Sure.
Ask away.
Right?
Keep on chatting. Seriously, I always clear because I've been doing a lot of these lately, and I always clear an hour because most of them take an hour, and you guys are like 25 minutes, and you're trying to kick me off here. I'm like, man,
I tried.
thought we had something good going
We
here.
would never kick you off. No, I don't have any questions, but I'm really excited for this movie.
Yeah.
And, excited to learn more about it and watch your journey. And
Thank you very much.
I'm really excited.
I thought of a question.
Yeah,
So what's the timeline? Are you filming now, or when will you start? When's it going to be finished?
yeah, it's a great question. We're gonna start in June.
Okay.
And is to shoot it all in June. We might pour over into the first week of July, but I'm gonna get right to editing right after that. So pretty much July and August is like editing, and kind of into the beginning of September. And then actually one of the perks on the campaign at candycornmovie.com is to join us for the premiere. We're going to do like a VIP screening, which will pretty much be the final cut of Candy Corn, but it's going to maybe change a little bit. But it's like going to be the freshest, aside from seeing it in the studio with me, the freshest first look at the movie on Halloween night. And we're going to screen it. We're going to screen it in a movie theater that is being used in Candy Corn. So it's going to be really fun. And that's like, I think we only have like, I forget how many, but it's really limited. And that's going to be like the first screening of the film to an audience. And then after that, it's hard to say what exactly is going to happen. Like I would love to take it to festivals. We also have already had quite a few inquiries from distributors who are like already asking for screeners just because of how much hype it's getting. So you never know. I mean, we could get a distribution deal and not do festivals, or, hopefully we'll do festivals because I want to get out there and I want to screen it and I want to meet people and, do it. But we will see.
What if it gets a better Rotten Tomatoes than Rob Zombie's 31?
I don't know. I don't even know what 31 has on Rotten Tomatoes.
Oh, I didn't even look. It was a random question. What I was going to ask you quick, because I was still looking at your website. You mentioned you have some skills in website. I am a website designer developer.
Nice.
Where did something you did before you got into filmmaking, or just something you picked up because you had to with all the marketing and promotional work?
I just had to. I mean, everything I know is I had to. I mean, I literally I know it sounds cool to say now, so I'm not just saying this to sound cool, but I really did barely graduate high school, and I did 3 weeks at community college, and I just can't focus. I can't stay still. I can't learn from other people. So everything I know, from website to filmmaking to whatever, has just been, and I'm not bragging, it's kind of stupid, but it's just been lots of Google searching, lots of trying, and I don't claim to be a web designer or anything like that. I know what I know, I know how to do enough to basically get it done. And even with that, the candy corn thing, I had to hire a guy to do some custom code on a couple things, and I can do certain things, but I know where my limits are too. But it's really fun. I like it. I just, it's not something I ever really pursued.
Hey, you could. The site's great.
Well,
yeah.
Thanks. If this doesn't work out, I'll think about it.
There you go. Well, obviously it's going to work out.
Yeah.
I'm very stoked about this. Yeah. I'm so glad you take the time out to talk to us.
I know. Yeah.
Of course. You guys are great. I appreciate
Alicia,
it.
Anything?
Thanks for.
I feel like I talk too much. You have any questions for Josh?
No, I like Nikki. I'm really excited for this movie. I cannot wait.
Well,
I
good.
love seeing the stuff that you do on Instagram and on Facebook. I think I see some stuff on Facebook. I'm excited.
Yeah. Well, thank you. Yeah. I mean, that's what's keeping it going right now. It's there's just so much support, and literally is what's keeping it going because people are helping, bring it to life. But yeah, I think it's going to come together really well, and I hope that you guys still like it as much and are still as excited about it when you finally see it.
Yeah.
Same here.
I know.
Yeah.
Well, Josh, I would definitely let you go now. Even though you blocked out an hour for us,
I know.
we gave you like an extra half hour of your day back.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
Great.
That's how awesome
what
we
I'm
are at Punch Farm. We give
Yeah.
you time back.
I love it.
Josh, thank you so much for talking
Yeah.
to us. We're big fans.
Well, thank
this
you
is
guys
super
very much.
awesome for me, and I know for the rest of you guys.
Yeah.
I can speak for you. This is great. I know we're about to. We got to take a picture of all of ourselves with our T-shirts. We're going to send that to you.
Awesome.
But Josh, thank you. I wish you spectacular success with this movie.
Yes.
We're going to be contributing. We're going to be telling all of our friends to check this out, and hopefully they contribute. So I cannot wait to see Candy Corn.
Yeah.
Thank you guys very much.
Thank you very much, Josh.
Thanks, Josh.
Yeah, thank you. I'll hopefully be talking to you guys again soon.
Yes.
Definitely.
Absolutely.
All right.
And I'll just end it right there and stop it. Josh, thanks, man.
Yeah, thank you.
I always have an excellent
Yeah.
time talking with you. I this is awesome.
Yeah, no, thank you guys. I really do appreciate it.
Well, I can't wait to hear what the big news is.
Yeah.
And we'll be bugging you, I'm sure, to come on and hang out again in the near future.
Yeah, let's do it. Just let me know.
Absolutely. As soon as Mark
always
moves
down.
to Florida and
Yeah.
he's no longer part of the podcast, we'll call you. No, I'm
Yeah.
kidding.
That'll be the week when I want to join back in via Skype so I can.
It's so easy to Skype in. Look how Josh is doing it, dude.
know.
You
Yeah.
can Skype in and still be part of the show in
Great.
Florida.
Great.
There you go.
Josh, thanks, buddy.
Yeah, thank you.
Yeah, thank you guys so much. Have a good night.
You too.
you
Take
too.
care.
Josh.
See you, Josh.
All right.
Bye.
See ya.
I love that guy.
Oh my God, he's so cool.
Trick or Treat Radio is a phantasmagorical spin kick straight through the heart of pop culture, navigated by the Deadites. We are the world's greatest electroshock band, we destroy monsters, we drink booze, and we win championship belts. If you're not listening to Trick or Treat Radio, here's a taste of what you've been missing. There's 3 guarantees in life. What are they?
Death, taxes, and Trick or Treat Radio every Friday morning.
This is one of the most convoluted movies I've ever seen in my life.
I'm fucking trying, man.
Hey. Oh, yeah. Hey. Oh, yeah.
It's like you took a shit on a pile of shit.
But you shit on him for liking what he likes.
Yeah, well, it's my job.
This podcast is now banned in Germany.
It's me, Giovanni Lombardo Radici.
Shut up! I call bullshit. I demand someone to bring me the face of Lindsay Lohan.
If I had genitals, I would definitely bang her.
Oh, wait. Is she a great big fan person?
You just hit the jackpot.
This is a weird movie, huh?
It had action, it had suspense, it had great characters, it had great acting.
I'm gonna strangle you with my jockey shorts.
I don't like mobster movies.
All right, well, here's my take. You're a sick fuck.
Thank you. Now shut the fuck up and let me talk.
Have you ever seen 2001?
The box, right? The box and the monkey.
Available on iTunes, Stitcher Radio, and trickortreatradio.com.
Arrivederci, douchebags.
This is your reptilian overlord speaking, commanding you to listen to Paranormal Punchers. Hear Mark and Dave talk about all things paranormal. It's funny, you'll like it. I command you to do it now. iTunes, Stitcher Radio, Google Play, and ParanormalPunchers.com.
And finally, welcome back. We're going to play some red flags, as I call it super red flags, because we're combining super fight with red flags, so super flags.
Super flags.
Super flags. Tonight, Mark's last game in person. Alicia's the single.
Yes.
So.
You're going to be vying for my love.
No, I never get. Mark, you have never picked me.
Your wine
in all
smells
the rounds.
delicious.
Wow.
I'm ignoring his cry for help.
Cry for help?
Yeah. You just want some bro love.
Bitch, please.
Whoa.
All right, so. Do you have your cards, Mark?
I'm ready. I'm going.
Go.
for it.
You go first.
Do it.
All right. So you want to go hang 10 with me on my surfboard? You can, because I'm a professional surfer.
Ooh.
And we'll surfer and we'll just, shred it up in the waves, dude. But it's not me that you're dating, Mark. You're dating one of our greatest presidents ever, Abraham Lincoln.
Oh.
So hold on to my hat. Or hold on to your hat. No. Something about hats.
Okay.
Pun. Abraham Lincoln Professional Server.
All
Check me
right.
out.
Okay.
You still use the hat when you're
For sure.
okay.
I just
Who's
scoop up
next?
some
I'm going
fish.
next. Okay.
Catch
All
some fish with
right.
my
Well,
hat.
Abe, hi.
Why are you talking to me? She's on the date.
Yeah.
I know. I'm just letting you know what's. I don't know why. Hi, Alicia. Hi, Alicia. I am a bodybuilder. I pick things up and I put them down.
Okay.
One of your best.
But
Franz.
but I'm also a very good listener.
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 Okay.
Hi.
All right.
Yep. There you
Nikki?
go.
Give it to me.
Ooh.
Hello, Alicia.
Yes.
That sounds like Barack Obama right there.
That is correct.
He's very nice.
Alicia, I just want to let you know, I will love you unconditionally.
That's so good. So you have unconditional love.
Yes,
And
I'm Barack Obama, and I approve this message.
And what's your other one? You're a.
I will love you unconditionally.
Okay. Here comes the red flags.
Oh, I didn't even look at mine. Oh shoot.
Would you give Mark? Did you give Mark his red flag?
Not yet. She's picking them now. Oh, I just ate a beard hair. Ugh. Gross. That happens. Just falls
That goes
off-
back to last
falls off my
episode when I
mustache.
said beards are full of
Yo,
bacteria.
You know what? Every time I've used the bathroom since then, even if I just peed, I'm like seat down.
Yeah.
I'm like walking away, sprinting out of there.
First time in 20-some years.
Yeah.
You're putting the seat down. Okay. Hi, Mark.
Oh yeah.
It's your turn.
So, not a big deal, but you know, a professional surfer, I'm traveling all over the world, all the biggest waves. So I'll be away sometimes, and when I am away, in all those other countries, I may or may not, but I definitely do have 2 other spouses. But you don't need to worry because they are
Honest, Abe. Come on.
Yeah, there you go. Well, I'm honest right now. It's my Hong Kong wife and my South America wife, but
Okay.
they're just for those countries only. Don't worry about them. Yep.
Hello, I'm a bodybuilder. I'm a very good listener. And I knock things out of strangers' hands while walking down the street. That just makes me
That
laugh just
sounds-
thinking about it just
It
being.
sounds like it would be
A bodybuilder, just the douche level is just up to
Yeah.
another level. You just-
Nikki?
Barack.
Hello
Barack.
again, Alicia.
Yeah.
I just want you to remember, I will love you unconditionally. But you might want to be careful when we go to bed at night because I am a sleep puncher.
Sleep puncher.
Yep.
So while I will love you unconditionally, I will also punch you in your sleep. But it's all out of love.
Oh, okay. Opposite direction, our final foil, final
Yeah.
red card. That's probably stupid. There you go, Mark. What do I get?
I like
Okay,
this card. I like this card a lot.
Well, go ahead, Abe.
Yeah. I'm not gonna sugarcoat this one. I describe all the food that you make, I make, we go out to eat. I describe it as yummy yummers.
Yummy yummers.
Oh, that was some great yummy yummers. Whether it's pork or
Maybe not the best red.
steak.
Interesting.
I just say that was some great yummy yummers.
Well,
Yummy yummers.
I am a bodybuilder. Swole. Swole. Everything's swole.
Yeah, everything.
Good listener. Surprising being a bodybuilder. You think I'd not. Because my headphones would be in because I always be jamming out while I work out. Anyway, I am that guy that knocks things out of strangers' hands while walking down the street.
Okay.
It's kind of funny. But hey, I throw up every time I see your face.
Yeah, that's a good one.
You could get past that, right?
Oh,
Too many
Lord.
roids.
Oh, here goes
Barack.
Barack.
Oh, Alicia. You know, I know I told you this, but I will love you unconditionally. And sometimes, occasionally, probably all the time, sleep you punch you in your sleep. Not sleep.
Don't know what that is.
I'm also afraid of sunlight, so we can never go outside during the day.
Okay.
Maybe I sleep during the day, so I'll just sleep punch during the day because I'm afraid of the sunlight.
Right.
Imagine.
I might be listening in on your conversation.
Through a microwave?
Through the microwave.
Hey, man, bodybuilder. Hey, I'm a bodybuilder. Everything is swole. Except my nuts from the steroids. I don't know. I heard steroids and
Talking
balls don't mix.
pistachios, some yummers.
But hey, so what? I throw up every time I see your face. We'll just do it in the dark. Problem flipping solved.
What about the other, 23 hours and 75 minutes of the day?
Right. Yeah, so I'm sorry.
I'll be at the gym. We won't.
45 minutes.
We won't be together. I'll be at the gym, making my body tight.
No, I think I'm going
because
to.
when I work out, the feeling is like coming. So I'm coming all the time. The sensation of feeling.
Stop it.
No. That is Arnold Schwarzenegger from a movie called Pumped Up or something Iron or he. That's almost it's not a direct quote because I screwed it up. Arnold Schwarzenegger said that in the movie.
Schwarzenegger what?
Schwarzenegger.
Yeah, okay.
He said that. Go look it up.
If you listen to the lady.
No, you're done. I'm sorry.
God, I'm always out of here.
You picked the cards, bro.
I'm knocking shit out of your head. I'm knocking shit out of your head.
Yeah, so you're kind of a dick, but also I'm not into muscles really at all. And you throw up when you see me. So
look at these guns.
Shut up.
But you are into sexy surfers that also have beards and tall hats.
I was good with you
Until the spouses.
Until the spouses. Yes. So I'm still because I don't necessarily want to get punched in my sleep.
They're clean.
We don't have to sleep together.
We
can sleep in separate rooms.
Bringing diseases back.
No. I'm sorry, Mark Jackson. You're done too. Right. It's gonna be Nikki. It's gonna be Barack.
Barack Obama is the winner.
If only.
Mic drop.
Nice. That might have been the best
super red flag, super flag
impersonation of our entire time.
I know that was really good.
I think I lost it at a couple points.
No, but you didn't lose it anywhere near. Like,
we're gonna listen to this over again, and I'm not gonna actually sound like Barack Obama. Don't even try to top my impression because you're gonna suck at it.
Why? I'm going to do this impression all night. Who am I?
You're trying to be Christopher Walken.
Good Captain Kirk. But I think I started out trying to be Christopher Walken, but it turned into Captain Kirk.
Okay, then.
So I'm just going to do this impression.
Which is you?
This is me not talking because you guys are always starting shit. You're like a bully, knocking shit out of people's hands walking down the street. Knocking my dreams of being an impersonator on Vegas. On the Vegas Strip.
Yeah.
Well, I'm glad that's a dream.
It's not a dream. I'm
keep
kidding.
it there.
So, hey, Mark. No, I'm fucking around. Mark, thank you. For being part of this podcast all these years. This was great. I still think once you get settled in,
we'll see what
and
happens.
you realize how easy it is to Skype in.
Yep, and maybe my social life will just be dead flat.
It won't.
It probably won't, but
I was going to say you're a hell of a good-looking guy, but you're going to be working on a long-distance relationship, so so that point doesn't matter.
That's why I'm keeping my beard because
but you're a friendly guy that enjoys beer, so I
unruly.
think you'll make
I'll
a
meet
lot
people.
of friends.
Yeah,
for sure. I've loved being with you guys. I'll be back in a year probably, and if you're still going, I'll join in.
I hope we're still doing this.
You can fire whoever takes
I hope so
over.
Too. I wasn't sure at the beginning.
Yeah, I was concerned too for a while.
Right, because I'm not necessarily the most outgoing kind of person.
Yeah.
But this has really opened me up to new experiences and stop.
What
not that kind of podcast.
Great laugh.
But no, I'm really happy that I got to know you, Mark, this year, and we were able to introduce you to a lot of different things that you never probably would have actually been exposed to. So sure. I'm really happy that we got to know you and had you part of this whole process.
Good.
So
good. I'm glad to.
We love you, buddy.
Gonna miss you all.
And I wasn't recording any of that because I forgot to.
Shut up.
Just kidding.
I looked at it.
So you know how?
2
Yeah.
minutes ago, I looked and I was like, "Phew."
Yeah, dude.
sucked.
I wish you the best of luck down there. Go
Thank
kick
you.
some ass. Go have a great time. Experience life. And like I
And
said,
then come back to us.
Yep.
you're never not a part of this.
Cool.
Even when I replace you with my dog, you're still. Yeah. I'll keep your face on the website.
Oh yeah. Oh nice. Forgot I had a picture.
Yeah, in a Chewbacca onesie.
Nice.
Yeah, I wore that to my final day of work on Friday.
Did you?
Nice.
Yeah,
Dude, really?
For like 10 minutes, we had a Star Wars party as a farewell thing.
fun.
Oh, that's awesome.
It was really great.
That's
Yeah,
awesome.
Yeah. But yeah, thank you all. And we'll be in touch. I'll stay in contact.
Good.
For sure.
I'm not saying goodbye.
Yeah. Well, tomorrow you
Not doing
can.
it. Nope. Not saying it.
I'm saying
Eventually.
see you soon.
Yeah. Well,
Right.
tomorrow in about 24 hours.
Yes. True story.
Everybody who's been with us on this journey for almost a year, who's been listening to Mark, I hope you enjoyed this big guy.
Yeah.
I hope you had a good time with us. You'll be hearing him soon.
Yeah.
But I'm going to speak for all the listeners. Mark, you're funny. You're awesome. You're interesting to listen to. And you certainly make my day.
Yeah,
That's what the listeners would say.
Okay. Yeah. We can move past this sentimental shit now.
Are you tearing up?
No, I just don't like attention on myself.
Well, then I got one more big surprise.
No, you don't.
Yep. Skype's calling in. I'm totally kidding. I have nothing else going on.
Skype's calling in? What's that?
No.
Skype's, I don't know. I was just trying to fuck with you. Jesus.
okay.
I'm going to miss these jokes.
This is your final.
Let's just wrap it up.
No, we're not even going to say keep on. I'm just hitting the button. We're done.
No,
Bye.
can Nikki say it, please? That'll make
Why
me the
can't you say
happiest.
it?
Because we did the
With
group
her.
one last episode. I think Nikki takes it out. That'll make me the happiest. And don't you want to
Go
make me happy?
throw back to the very
it's
first
all
time she
you.
came up with it. And we all lost our shit because we were like, where'd that come from?
Yeah, I'd love to hear it again. One last time.
What did I say? Keep on punching.
Yeah.
Goodbye, everybody.
We love you, Mark.
We love you.
Yeah.